Hi friends. I know some of you are just tuning in. Some of you are just joining us. I'll be making sure that we give everybody enough time to make their way over. Sabrina, can you push the screen a little more that way for me? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. So many people are going to be joining us. I'm so excited. It's been so long since I've seen you. We'll get to talk all about that too. But it's been a while since I've been able to play guitar for you in the classroom, so I'm excited I get to play with you right now. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. So good to see you. So many people joining in. How are you this morning? We'll get to do a check-in. Let's do it one more time. We'll do it even more. We'll do it for the friends that are just joining us. We'll do one more time. You ready? Join me if you know it. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you. Hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends, hi, friends. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Hello, everybody out there, thank you for joining me, Hello, 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 good to see you, it's good to see you. Hello, 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 and how are you? Hi everybody, hello, and how are you? Welcome to Teacher Bando's Circle Time Story Time today. It's 10 o'clock, thank you for joining me. We have so much fun stuff in store today. First of all, how are you? I want to do a check-in. And see how everybody is. And, you know, there's something that I'm sure that it's been on your mind, it's been on my mind. Why haven't we been at school? Why have we been stuck at home? I know so many people are asking their grown-ups or their parents this question, but a few things that I can say about that is one of my students actually said, I'm not sick, why can't I go to school? That's a great question. I'm not sick, why can't I go to school? Well, I'll give you a short answer. Basically, everybody deserves to be healthy and happy, right? And safe. So, the thing is, there's this virus going around, right? It's called COVID-19. I'm sure everybody's heard of it. And there's a few ways that we can keep ourselves really safe with this thing around. Number one, we can wash our hands really well, right? We wash for 20 seconds. We can sing the happy birthday song twice. And then secondly, one of the things is called social distancing. And that's where everybody's kind of in their house as much as they can be these days, which is a really good way to keep people safe. In fact, I can even draw it. Let's see. Let's set up my little A board here. I'll show you what this looks like. So, I know it seems so strange that we can't get together with everybody, but let's see what this looks like. Let's say this person right there, you can see that? Let's say this person is sick, but this person decided to come to school. And so this person hung out with this person and this person. But, let's see, on the other side, there's two kids that decided to stay home because they knew that in order to keep everybody healthy, they had to keep their space. So there's a sick person here, there's a couple sick, and then this person got these people sick, and then these people got that person and that person sick, and that person got those people sick, and you can see it keeps going on. And lots of people can get sick that way. Some people who are older, right? It's not really that bad for kids and even some young adults, but for older people like grandparents, it can make them really sick. So it's up to us to help them stay healthy. And you can see this side, these people didn't pass anything to anybody because they stayed home. And so all these people that got sick, they didn't stay home. And so when we stay home, it helps everybody get healthy. I hear a kitty cat at the door. He knew that I was having circle time and he wanted to come in. Let's let him in. Come on in, Pee-wee. Come on and join us. All right, well, we're going to let Pee-wee come in and join our circle time. I'm going to move our A board. Hi, Pee-wee. Are you here to join our circle time? Well, if you haven't met Pee-wee before, this is Pee-wee. Come here, buddy. Want to come say hi? Let's get him in here. Hi, Pee-wee. Special guest star. This is Pee-wee. He's one of my kitty cats. Anyhow, Pee-wee, you're a funny guy. So, again, why are we all stuck at home? We got to make sure that we keep our distance from each other for a little while longer. And if we do that, then the virus can't spread. Those germs can't spread. They want to be really close to lots of people. And if we can't do that, they can't spread. So that's how we're staying healthy. So that's why we're at home, and that's why we're doing a virtual circle. So one of the things that I want to make sure that we do after talking about heavy topics, I can say hi to Pee-wee again. Hi, buddy. Oh, hello. No, you don't want to hang out for our circle time? One of the things that I want to make sure we get to do is we get to breathe a little bit. Let's take a big, deep breath together. You ready? We did a mindfulness video together. We're going to do this again. So we're going to do it 2 times right now. Okay, we're going to breathe in the smell of birthday cake, and we're going to blow out the candles. You ready to do that with me? So breathe in the smell of the cake. Blow out the candles. Breathe in the smell of the cake. And blow out the candles. Nice. I don't know about you, but that's always so calming. It's always so calming to be able to do that. All right, I am ready for story time. I have a really great book that I wanted to read with you, and it's called Just Ask. I'll get even closer to make sure that you can see it. Pee-wee, you gonna read the book with us? It's called Just Ask, and it's by Sonia Sotomayor, who is a really amazing judge. Wow, that screen got really bright. Pee-wee, are you messing with my white balance of the screen? Come here, buddy. Okay, there we go. Oh, silly cat. Just ask. Be different, be brave, be you. Here we go. Hi. Here, I'll get even closer. Here we go. Hi, I'm Sonia. My friends and I are planting a garden. Gardens are magical places. Thousands of plants bloom together, but every flower, every berry, and every leaf is different. Each has a different smell, a different color, a different shape, and a different purpose. Some flowers need lots of sunlight, others thrive in the shade. Some have to be trimmed regularly, while others are better off left alone. Some trees and flowers are more fragile, and others are more hardy. Kids are all different too. Some of us are in a hurry, and others take more time. Some of us seem shy and quiet, while others are chatty and loud. Some of our differences are easy to spot, and others take longer to notice. Each of us grows in our own way. And if you are curious about another, just ask. That's all. Not everyone is comfortable answering questions about themselves, but I don't mind. What am I doing? Several times a day I prick my finger to measure the sugar in my blood. I give myself shots of medicine called insulin. I do this because I have diabetes and my body doesn't make insulin naturally like other people's. Even though this can sometimes hurt, I gather all of my courage to do it to be healthy. Do you ever have to take medicine to be healthy? I do. My name is Rafael, and I have asthma, which means I sometimes have trouble breathing. When that happens, I take a break and I use an inhaler with medicine to make breathing easier. Quiet time helps me slow down and catch my breath. My inhaler is like a tool to help my body. Do you have a tool to help your body? Look at that beautiful painting he's making on the rocks. I'm Anthony, and I use a wheelchair to get around. Even though I can't run with my legs, I go super fast. How do you get from place to place? Anthony's wheelchair does look super fast. Check that out. My name is Madison, and my guide dog Lucky helps me get places safely because I'm blind. My friend Arturo is blind too. He uses a cane to get around. Even though we can't see, we strengthen our other senses and notice lots of details others might miss. We can hear with our ears, and we can smell with our noses, and we can feel with our hands. How do you use your senses? These are great questions, aren't they? I'm VJ. I learn about the world differently because I can see, but I can't hear. I'm deaf. Most of the time, I communicate with people using my face and hands through sign language. It's cool to know another language. I also love reading and writing. What about you? I love reading. I love writing. Give me a thumbs up if you love reading or writing. Those are really fun activities. I'm Bianca, and I have dyslexia, so I have to work really hard and take my time when I am reading and writing words. Sometimes I use computer programs to help me. I love learning by doing things. My imagination is full of ideas, and I'm very good at making art from the pictures that I see in my mind. Look at that. So she struggles with writing and reading because of her dyslexia, but that doesn't stop her from all of the other things that she's really good at, and it also doesn't stop her from trying even though those things are difficult. I'm great at dinosaurs. I know all about them. I know some of you know about dinosaurs. I'm Jordan, and I have autism. Organizing and counting all of my toy dinosaurs again and again and again makes me feel calm. My classmate Tiana also has autism, but it's different for her. She doesn't talk, but I like to talk. Especially, I like to talk about dinosaurs. What do you like to talk about? What are some things that you like to talk about? For me, listening comes much more easily than talking. I'm a really good listener. My name is An, and I speak with a stutter, so I sometimes repeat a word or get stuck when I try to say it. It may take me a little longer to express myself, and sometimes I'm too shy to talk, but I understand everything that's going on. Do you ever wonder if people understand you? You know what? That's a good one, because sometimes kids do have a hard time being understood, right? The world is so big and we're still growing, but you know what? Sometimes if words are difficult for you, you can draw pictures, and that might help. I express myself through pictures sometimes. Well, I do too. My name is Julia. Sometimes I wiggle or make sounds that I can't control because I have Tourette's syndrome. People may look at me funny because they think I'm not paying attention or just acting out, but it's not true. I'm listening. I don't always like having to explain. It frustrates me. But it helps when I tell people that that's just what my body does. That's really important. She was communicating. Do you ever feel frustrated? I feel frustrated sometimes. My name is Manuel, and I have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It is also called ADHD. I get frustrated when I really feel the need to move around, and even though I'm supposed to sit still, right? You ever felt that way? That you just want to move when you're supposed to sit still? Maybe like right now? Don't worry, we'll get up and move soon. When my teachers and friends are patient with me if I forget something or get distracted, I can get myself back on track. Guess what, friends? Teacher Bando has ADHD. I have the same hyperactivity disorder. So that's one of the things that I struggle with. But one of the things that helps me is drawing or playing with things in my hands. What is helpful to you? I'm Nolan. It's helpful to me when the food I eat has a clear label that says it's nut-free because I'm allergic to nuts. They can make me so sick that I would have to go to the hospital if I ate any, even by accident. So I always tell people about my allergy and ask if any food has nut ingredients. Speaking up keeps me healthy. That's really good. Look, that child is saying no thanks to that really nice squirrel that's trying to share her acorn. How do you use your voice? Couple pages left here. I love to sing and I love to talk and I love to make new friends and be included. I am Grace. I was born with Down syndrome. Kids like me with Down syndrome have an extra building block called a chromosome in our bodies. But we are all different from each other too, and I can do almost anything that any other kid can do, though learning new things may take some time. What helps you learn? Reading helps me learn. Writing helps me learn. Here's our last page. Are you ready? It's me, Sonia again. I ask questions too. When something seems different or new, I just ask my parents or my teachers and they help me to understand, especially if my friends don't feel ready to explain. This is what I've learned. Imagine if all of the plants in this garden were exactly the same. Like, what if we could only grow peas? That would mean no strawberries, no cucumbers or carrots. It might also mean no trees or roses or sunflowers. Just like in our garden, all the ways we're different makes our neighborhood, our whole world really, more interesting and fun. And just like all of these plants, each of us has unique powers and strengths to share with the world and make it more interesting and richer. What will you do with your powers? I love that book. Again, it's called Just Ask by Sonia Sotomayor. She's an amazing person. So, thank you for joining me for that book. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get up and move around. That book was so great and inspiring, and it made me realize there's so many people all over the place that have so many different powers. So, it helps me remember everybody's different, but we're all in this together, right? All right, friends. Stand up. All right. Move your legs. Here we go. We're going to do a game of Bando Says. So here's how it works. When I say Bando Says, you do it. You do the thing. If I say Bando Says, put your arms up, put your arms up. If Bando says, put your arms down, put your arms down. But if Bando just says, okay, put your arms up, don't do it because I'm trying to trick you. You got to listen for Bando Says. Are you ready? Okay. Bando says, move your legs. Bando says, run in place. Bando says, put your arms up. Bando says, put your arms down. All right, now stop running. I tricked some of you, and I didn't trick others, but that was good. All right, here we go. You ready? All right. Bando says, give yourself a hug. Oh, that's so nice. Bando says, give somebody who is in the same room as you a hug. Give somebody else a hug. Oh, Bando says, I can't give any kitties a hug. They disappeared on me. Okay, Bando says spin around. All right, stop. Oh, didn't say stop. All right, Bando says jump up and down. Bando says sit down. Bando says stand up. Bando says sit down. Bando says stand up. All right, now sit down. Tricked ya! I know I didn't trick some of you, but I got others. Okay, now we're done with Bando Says. Real quick, we're going to do some more movement. We're going to do some jumping jacks. We're going to do 10 jumping jacks. Are you ready? So we use our leg muscles, we use our arm muscles, we use our core muscles. This is good for our whole body to get movement and exercise. Here we go. You ready? Let's count down from 10 all the way to 1. And then when we're done, we'll blast off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Oh, that was fun. All right, we're gonna do a quick little jog in place. Is that fun? Getting out that movement. You can spin around, you know, just like we read about in that beautiful book written by Sonia Sotomayor, that some kids need to move around more than others, that it's really hard to sit still. And that's okay. That's just a different way that different brains learn. So, that movement was really helpful for me. I don't know about you. But, what? All right, let's get this set back up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh. We're going to have a breathing activity real quick. First, we're going to do this. We're going to take those deep breaths. You ready? I've got my singing bowl here, and this is going to help me get calm again. So I'm going to ring this bowl, and we're going to do that mindful breathing again. Are you ready? So we'll pretend that it's our birthday, and when we breathe in, we're smelling the cake, and when we breathe out, we're blowing out the candles. Okay. When you hear this bell, this singing bowl, that's our sign to calm our bodies, bring ourselves back down. Let's take those deep breaths. Are you ready? Let's do it. One more. That was nice. I don't know about you, but I always feel more relaxed after I take even just 3 mindful breaths. That's it. Sometimes if you have big feelings, or you might be getting frustrated or impatient, all you have to do is close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and your body will calm down. It's amazing. So I'll play a little song for you on my Take a Tong Tong drum. It's a lot of T words. Be together so we could make music together. But you know what? One day we'll be back together. Some of you I haven't seen in a long time. Some of you might be watching this video and you used to be one of my preschoolers a long time ago, or I used to be a preschool teacher at your school. Or maybe you're one of the kids watching that you're a kid at my preschool right now. Or maybe you're a grown-up watching and you just needed a chill moment. That's cool too. But my point is, I'm just so happy that you're all here with me. This is a really nice time for us to be together. And even though we can't be together in the same room, technology allows us to still be here together today like this. So, thank you for being here with me. Well, that was fun. I have a silly thing I want to do with you now. Even though I can't see you, you can see me. What I want to do is I want to do silly screens. And that's a moment for you to make silly faces at me through your computer. Are you ready? Hi. I see you. I see you. Oh, yes, there you are. Making some silly faces. I wish I could see all of your silly faces, but unfortunately, I can't see your faces. But that's okay. All right. So we did our story. We had our movement. We got to make our silly faces. Did lots of stuff. I told your parents that I would be doing a section of this where you can ask me anything. So if you have a question for me, I'd love to hear your questions. So you can type them to me right here in the comments. So parents, are you ready? Ask your kids. You can ask me anything. You could ask me about why we're at home, what books I like, what's my favorite color. You could ask me about my kitties. You could ask me anything you want. So let's see. All right. Let's see. Got a couple people typing. Well, while we're waiting for any questions to come in for the Ask Me Anything part, I will grab my guitar. Another little song. My guitar is out of tune. These little pegs right here, when I twist this, it changes the tuning. So, my first question is from my friend Stephanie. Where are my kitties? You know what? They came in, they were looking for some food. I didn't have it, so they said, see you later. I think they're having a nap downstairs. My friend Brooke is asking on behalf of my buddy Ellis, hi Ellis, that what are Pee-wee and Lois's favorite treats? Pee-wee's favorite treats are pieces of dried dehydrated chicken, and Lois's favorite treats are these little treats called greenies. They're crunchy and she likes them a lot. I bet they would be super disgusting. A lot of my friends know that book. That's disgusting. I would not eat Lois's treats. Although, listen to this. The other day, a piece of treat, I was breaking up a piece of treat for Lois on the counter at the same time that I was actually baking cookies. You may have seen my, I haven't put that video out yet. I just made a new video that I'll be releasing about baking with Bando. And I made these oatmeal banana chocolate chip cookies. When I was all done, on the counter, there was a couple extra chocolate chips that fell on the counter. So what I did was, I found all the chocolate chips and I ate them. I picked up a chocolate chip and I went, and I realized it wasn't a chocolate chip. I ate a piece of Lois's treat. Ew, it was so gross. One would be able to say, that's disgusting. And it was so gross. But that's their favorite treats. One of my favorite treats, I love when I get to go to the farmer's market and I have a fresh, juicy, crunchy apple. That's one of my favorite treats. All right, let's see. We've got a couple questions here. All right. My friend Robin is asking for my friend Marcel. Hi, Marcel. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here with me. Oh, look, I've got a cat here who is not interested. Lois. Come here, Lois. Do you want a treat? Oh, come here. Look, we've got Lois here. Let's see, can I get Lois in here? Do you want to be a part of this, Lois? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Huh? There you go. All right, well, there's Lois, everybody. I know everybody's always wondering where Lois is and what she's doing. Let's see. Oh, hi, Pee-wee. You interested in some of this? You want to say hi to your friends? Yeah, this is their favorite treat. They love to get treats from Teacher Bando. Okay, so the question that Marcel wants to know is, what is my favorite book? That is a really, really good question. What is my favorite book? Well, if you notice, I have lots of books on my bookshelf back here. And, it's really hard to pick one. But, I think I have an answer for you. Marcel, if I had to pick one favorite book... Hi, Pee-wee. There we go. We got Pee-wee in here. if I had to pick one favorite book, let me give him a little piece of treat. There you go, buddy. Okay, and Lois, you want to get in on this action? Here you go, Lois. Okay. All right. My favorite book is this one, Ferdinand, The Story of Ferdinand by Myrna Leaf. The reason why this is my favorite book, well, there's a couple reasons. Number one, Marcel, this was the book that my mom read to me when I was a little kid. She always read this book to me, and it was my favorite because this story of Ferdinand, this bull was supposed to grow up and be a big, mean bullfighter. He was going to be the toughest, fiercest bull out there. But he didn't want to be a tough, fierce, mean bull like the other bulls. He wanted to pick flowers and be kind and gentle and happy and full of love. He didn't want to be a fighter. He wanted to be a lover. That's me. That's the story of my life. And I feel like my mommy knew that from the beginning. Excuse me. So with that said, this is my favorite book, and I still read it in the classroom. In fact, Marcel, I've definitely read this book with you in the classroom before. So thank you for that great question. Merci beaucoup, Marcel. Yeah. All right, let's see. And my friend Harper. Hi, Harper. Harper's watching. Harper is also in Marcel's class. They are friends together. Harper wants to know if I like yoga and what are my favorite yoga positions. Great question, Harper. My favorite yoga position is this one. Here, I'll stand up and I'll show you. Let's see. Let's get this right there, Harper. And everybody else, one of my favorite ones to do is, I think it's called the Warrior 2, where you put your arms out and you do your leg like this, and one leg is out like that, and the other is like this, and I have my arms like this, really straight. You see that straight line that comes all the way across my chest, and I have this nice 90-degree forward angle. My back leg is back like that. And I look towards my fingers, and I take a deep breath, and I can feel the way this is supporting all of my body weight, and I'm really strong. I feel it's like a warrior, except I like to be a warrior for peace and a warrior for justice, not a warrior for fighting. This is how I can be a warrior to make my body strong. Another one that I really like is I like the forward hold, and that's where after something like that, I can just lean forward, hold, and then come up, heart center, right there. That's one of my favorite moves. I'd love to find out, Harper, what some of your favorite yoga positions are. It sounds like you might do some yoga too. That's really great. Awesome. Thanks. Let's see. Aaron wants to know, hi, Teacher Aaron. Teacher Aaron is a teacher in one of the rooms of my preschool. She is asking, what is one of my favorite books to read with kids? That's a good one. I have this one right here. Salamat pagi, Koguma. This is one of my favorite books because it's a really simple book, but it shows kids that, you know what? Even if they have only learned one language so far, there's so many other languages out there, and it exposes them to languages they haven't heard. I'll read a few pages real quick. Salamat pagi, Koguma. This is in English and in Indonesian. Koguma bisa cuci muka sendiri, lalu menggosok gigi kucu-kucu with segar sekali. That means Little Bear washes his face by himself and brushes his teeth. How good it feels. Yeah, I love this book very much. Oh, this one, let's see. I like, where's the page that I really like? I want to read one page. Oh, this one right here. Koguma berbais paling depan. Kemudian gajah, kelinci, jerapah. Jerapah, that's the giraffe right there. Little Bear leads the parade. Elephant, rabbit, giraffe, bear, and penguin follow. Taret, 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 taret. Aduh! Giraffe torgiato. The giraffe fell down. Look at this. There's a giraffe in this story and a giraffe on my shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts because giraffes are one of my favorite animals. But this is a great book because it allows me to read in 2 different languages and have kids understand, wow, the world is so big. There's so many different languages. One of my other favorite books to read is this one right here. Don't Let Them Disappear. And it's about 12 endangered species around the globe. It was written by Chelsea Clinton and illustrated by Gianna Marino. And the cool thing about this book is it teaches our friends all about these different animals around the world, like blue whales and how important they are to our oceans, and sea otters. This book is really cool because it teaches kids all about the great animals that we share our earth with. Great question, Aaron. Thank you. So let's see. Elizabeth Tracy. Laurel. Hi. Elizabeth is a really nice parent for one of my students, Laurel. Hello, Laurel. I can feel you waving back at me. I do. So Laurel is asking me, do your kitties like sandwiches made out of kitty food? That's a great question. Do my kitties like sandwiches made out of kitty food? Here's the answer. I've never made them a sandwich made out of kitty food before, but I bet if I did, they would eat it, as long as the bread was made out of fish and the inside was made out of chicken. So a chicken fish sandwich for the cats. But for me, I don't think I'd eat that in a million years. Bah! Thank you, Laurel. Great question. You're so silly. I miss you. All right, let's see. Ashley wants to know from Haley. Hi, Haley. Let's see. What is Ashley asking? Let me scroll back here. Let me see. Oh, it looks like that was just Haley saying thank you for such a great time. Thank you, Haley. I'm really glad you got to join me. All right. Let's see. My friend Jacob wants to know, what is my favorite color? Well, if anybody who knows me, they know that my favorite color is what? That's right. It's true. My favorite color is black. I only wear black clothes. I don't like bright colors. I don't like bright things. I know. I'm just kidding. Of course, I love bright colors. I love all bright colors. In fact, I love all the colors of the rainbow. But if I had to pick one favorite color, it'd be this one. This one right here. I could just cover the whole screen in my favorite color. The color orange. I love the color orange so much. I've worn a little bit of orange every day of my life since 1997 without missing a single day, even just a little bit. I know, that's a long time. That's longer than most of you have been born by a long time. That's over, that's like 25 years ago almost. All right, let's see. Molly wants to know what's my favorite song to play on the guitar. Great question. Thing is, Molly, I'm actually not really that much of a guitar player. I'm more of a bass player. The bass guitar is one of my favorite instruments to play. But if I had to pick a favorite song to play on the guitar, it's using these couple of chords that I like to do to make new improv songs on the fly. And so what that means is I love to make up songs. I love to make up songs. We can do one right now. I could sing about all the books that I have on my shelf. I could sing about what kind of food my kitties eat. Maybe a sandwich made out of fish and chicken. They say yes, 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 please. But teacher Bando says no, thank you. That sounds kind of yucky, don't you think? I don't want to eat that. What I'd rather eat is, I'm gonna eat a baked potato with broccoli and 3 color beans. Yes, for me, I'm gonna make a cheese sauce out of cashews, and that's gonna be what I do in my wearing shoes. That's gonna be so yummy, yummy, yum. I'm gonna eat that, put it in my tum-tum. I'm gonna have so many nutrients from the potatoes and the beans. Don't you wish you could have one too? Like that. I love making up songs. I could do it all day long. I could sing about, thank you to my friends for joining me. Thank you everybody in your homes. I know lots of kids are here with me, and that's all right with me. Even though we're not at school and we're all at home, we can still be together like this now, right? I mean, just like this technology, our computers allow us to be together and have fun together and share this joy together. I really miss being in class. I really miss being the enrichment teacher at my school. I really miss all my students. I really miss all the teachers. I really miss what I feel like my normal life was. I miss being able to go to a concert with lots of people. I miss being able to go walk through a park and be able to be with all my neighbors. I miss being able to go to birthday parties. I miss having sleepovers. I miss being able to go and get a nice meal with my friends at a restaurant and sit down. But you know what? Someday soon, this is all going to be behind us, and we're all going to get to go outside again and be healthy and happy together. But for right now, we got to stay at home, right? Staying at home is how we can help each other. That's helping us be healthy, and that's helping other people stay healthy until we can get this yucky germ thing worked out in the outside world. But you know what? Again, just wash your hands. Be safe. If you got to pick your nose, use a tissue. If you pick your nose anyway without a tissue and you realize that, that's okay. Then just go wash your hands. When you sneeze, you can sneeze into your elbow like this. Right? Because then if I sneezed into my hand, then my hand is dirty. But if I do it like that, then my hands didn't get any of my mouth germs on them. So that's how I stay healthy and happy and clean. But you know what, friends? This has been so fun. We're almost out of time. Let me see. Are there any other questions we have? Harper also wants to say hi to Marcel. Yep. Friends together in class. Zoe says namaste. Namaste, Zoe. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I needed that today. I appreciate that. Namaste. This is great. Emmy would like to know what my favorite animal is. Emmy, that's a great question. I'd probably have to say cats because I love cats so much and I live with them and they're so silly and they're so, they have so much personality. But, as Emmy knows, Emmy has visited my other favorite animal friend, my friend Ziggy the turkey that lives at Posado Safe Haven, which is an animal sanctuary. But that's the thing. I love all animals. Every single one has a purpose on this earth, and I love to protect them and keep them safe and happy and healthy, like turkeys and chickens and pigs and cows. My friend Journey, the cow, is super nice and is a sweet little baby cow that was able to be born at Posados, and her mom is with Journey, and they get to live their life together, which is beautiful. And I just love going to visit them. The turkeys have so much personality. They're so fun. They're so silly. And Tallulah, the turkey, sometimes comes to sit in my lap. I love them very much. But don't tell my cats because they would get really jealous. Pee-wee and Lois would get very jealous. But great question. Thank you, Emmy. All right, let's see. I think Francis doesn't have a question but wants to say hello. Hi, Francis. Frances is a student from one of my last preschools I was at, and she is one of my very good friends. And I miss you very much, Frances. So I hope to see you again sometime in the future. Hi, Frances. All right. Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Ellie says, bye-bye. Thank you. Nap time for me. Bye, Ellie. Thank you for joining me. I know, it might be Teacher Bando's nap time, too. All right, let's see. Alex says, hi, Bando. Hi, Alex. And Alex also asks, what's my favorite exercise? My favorite exercise to do is I love to do jumping jacks like the ones you just saw. I think jumping jacks are a great way to get out my energy really fast. Great question. All right, let's see. Jackson and Ellie are typing. Let's see. They're saying, all my friends are saying hi to themselves. This is funny. And the last question from Haley. Oh, wait, there's two more. Haley says, do I like playing games? Yes, I do like playing games. I like playing tic-tac-toe. I like to play guessing games. I really like playing like find the image in a picture game. We play those games at school. That's really fun. And let's see. I love hopscotch. That's a fun one. And some card games are fun too, but I love Connect 4. Connect 4 is one of my favorites. Madeline and Elliot say hi. They love the song. Thank you, Madeline and Elliot. It's good to see two of my other students here. Madeline is a big fan of the book where you have to find the images, like Grandpa's shoes or Grandpa's glasses. I'll have to do one of those these days too. So friends, thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Teacher Bando. I'll give you a little guitar song on our way out. One more little improvise. There we go. Thank you for joining me today. This has been so fun. Circle time is not the same not being together, but you know what? We were together. We were together for this time, and I really appreciated you joining me. So maybe you need a nap next. Maybe you need a snack. Maybe you need some applesauce. I could use some applesauce. So, I just want to say, thank you, friends, for joining me. Thank you for joining the show. Circle time wouldn't be the same without you. Yes, you're my friends, you know. Anytime we're together, all kinds of weather. You always make me happy and bring me so much joy. So thank you, friends. Thank you, friends. I love you and you and you and you and you and you and you. You know what's great? I had preschoolers join me. I had grown-ups join me. I had in-betweeners join me. I had so many friends on the call. So thank you, everybody. Again, my name is Teacher Bando. If you haven't seen, I have lots of videos up on YouTube talking about all sorts of things like mindfulness and refugees and the letter A and the letter B. I should do a few more videos, don't you think? Well, we'll do this again sometime soon. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining Teacher Bando's Circle Time. I will see you next time. And until then, bye friends. See you soon. Bye everybody.